Hi, welcome to Keto. My name is Jess. Today we'll be doing a nice yoga sequence to relax the body and the mind. I've been sent some requests for yoga practices that can be done before bed or in the evening to really bring the body into a nice state of relaxation and peace. So this is a really nice yoga sequence to achieve that. So props you might consider. I've got my bolster today. If you haven't got a bolster, you could use cushions, pillows, blankets. But if you haven't got any of that, don't worry, you can do the whole sequence without it. So to get started, let's come to sit in a simple seated cross legs. If you find cross legs uncomfortable and your knees are up high, just pop your cushions or your bolsters or blocks or something under the legs just to support the legs so you're nice and comfortable. If you can sit in a seated cross legs and come into that posture now, bring the backs of the hands to the backs of the knees. Thumb and forefinger can come together to create a nice mudra. Close the eyes down. And just take a couple of nice deep cleansing breaths. So we'll breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. And with every exhalation, just feel a nice sense of release, a sense of ease and letting go. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale through the nose. And this time as we exhale, we're going to exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. So let's get started by coming into our downward facing dog. So bring the feet hips width apart. If the hamstrings are tight, we might want to pedal the feet a little bit. So bringing one heel up off the earth at a time. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, come right up onto the tiptoes. And as we exhale, start to release the heels towards the earth. Now it does not matter if the heels actually reach the earth or not. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, coming into our three-legged dog, bring the right foot up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, we're going to bend into the knee and drop that right foot towards the left hip. We can gaze up underneath the right arm. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, bring that right knee in towards the chest and pop the sole of the right foot down onto the earth. So we're coming into a lunge here. Bring the left knee down and the top of the left toes down onto the earth. Bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. We might want to shuffle that right foot out a little bit. Beautiful. So we're in our lizard lunge here. The next thing we're going to do is come to gently fold forward. So we can bend into the elbows to start to come down onto our forearms. If you can't quite get down onto the forearms, you can just keep the elbows bent to go into a deeper stretch. We also have the option to use our bolster here, or our cushions or our pillow, to sort of bring the earth up a little bit closer to us to come to fold forward. So find where you're comfortable in this posture. I'm going to come right down onto my forearms. Close the eyes down and come into the breath. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Beautiful. So from here, let's come up onto the palms of our hands. And we're going to come into our pigeon pose. So just shuffle that right foot behind the hands. And we're going to bring the right leg down onto the earth. So drop the pelvis down towards the ground. This right foot can shift towards the left hip. That'll make the posture easier. If you're after a deeper stretch, shuffle that right foot out until it's on about a 90-degree angle. So when you're ready, we're going to take an inhale here. And as we exhale, come to fold forward again. So again, we can come down onto our forearms. You might be able to get right down onto the earth, or we might be using our bolster, blankets, cushions to bring the earth up to us. So it's really important in these relaxation postures that we are nice and comfortable. When we create tension in the body and the mind, it's hard to find a space of relaxation and peace. So make sure that we get as comfortable as we can. And when you're ready, close the eyes down. Taking a couple of nice deep breaths. If you are using a bolster or some cushions and you find that the body starts to open up, you might be able to push them out of the way. So taking some nice deep breaths. If you find the mind wandering off into thinking or planning, just gently let go of the thoughts. Bring the mind back to the body, back to the breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, just coming up onto the palms of the hands, we're going to tuck those left toes under at the back and just gently step that right foot back into our downward facing dog. And coming into the same postures on the other side, inhale, bring the left foot up towards the ceiling into your three-legged dog. As you exhale, bend into the left knee, drop that left foot towards the right hip and gaze up underneath the left arm. When you're ready, inhale, bring that left knee in towards the chest as we set up for a lunge on the other side. Pop the left foot down onto the earth, right knee comes down, and we'll come into our lizard lunge on this side. So bring the hands to the inside of the left foot. You might want to shuffle that left foot out a little bit, and taking your option to fold forward so we can bend into the elbows, bring the elbows in towards the body. You can come right down onto the forearms to get that really beautiful deep stretch through the left hip, or we can use our bolster to fold forward. So wherever you're at, close the eyes down, come into the breath. So closing the eyes down helps to draw our awareness within. So take some nice deep breaths here, relax into the body, listening to the sound of the breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to come into our pigeon pose. So come up onto the palms of the hands. Bring the left foot behind the hands. Pop that left leg down onto the earth. And again, taking your option with that left foot, it can come towards the right hip for an easier stretch, or for a more difficult stretch, bring that left foot out a little bit. So when you're ready, come to fold forward. Coming down either onto the forearms, you might be able to fold all the way down, or we might be on our bolster. Even if you can fold all the way down, I often find the bolster relaxing because it's soft and it helps to relax the body and the mind. So just taking your option. Beautiful. And when you're ready, coming up onto the palms of the hands. So just shift the body weight over to the left, and we're just going to bring that right leg around and come into a nice butterfly pose or a diamond pose. So bring the soles of the feet together. So we can bring the feet out a little, so we don't have to bring them in too far. We can bring them out a little for this posture. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, just simply come to fold forward. So you might leave the hands on the feet, or if you can go a little bit further, you might be able to bring the hands underneath the legs to fold a little bit deeper forward. So taking a couple of nice deep breaths here, again close the eyes down, come into the breath.
you take a nice inhale.
And just coming back up to center. So we're going to keep that right leg bent, and we're just going to extend out with the left leg. Bring the right foot in towards the body. Bring the palm of the left hand down onto the earth to the inside of the left leg. Right arm comes up over the right ear, and we're gazing up towards the ceiling. If there's any pain or tension in the neck, just make sure that you look down. So stay here if that's enough for you. If you can go a little bit further, we'll bring that left elbow down onto the earth. So we're just increasing the stretch. Press that right knee back into the ground. So we can close the eyes down. A couple of nice deep breaths here. And on your next inhalation, we're going to come back up to center. Use that right arm to bring you back up. Same posture on the other side. Bend into the left leg. Extend out with the right. Pop the right hand down onto the earth. Left arm up over the left ear. Stay there if that's enough. We'll bring that right elbow down onto the earth. Feel a beautiful stretch down the left side waist. Beautiful. Inhale to come back up to center. So we're just going to bring that right foot in. So coming back into our butterfly pose, and this time we're going to recline, so laying backwards. So we have our option to use our bolster here, or to just lay down onto the earth. So if you've got a bolster or cushions or a pillow, you can pop them at the base of the spine and just simply come to lay back. If you haven't got a bolster, then just come onto the forearms. That might be enough for you. If you can go all the way down, just gently coming to lay down on the earth. So wherever we are, put one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, eyes closed down. Taking a few nice deep breaths here. As we breathe in, feel the chest rise, belly rises. And as we exhale, feel the belly fall. Feeling this wave of breath. Listening deeply to the sound of the breathing. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to just come into our reclined pigeon. So if you're laying on your bolster or cushions, just pop those out of the way and come to lay back down. And when you're ready, take an inhale, bring the knees in towards the chest, give them a hug. And when you're ready, we're going to pop the right ankle on top of the left knee. Right hand's going to come underneath the right calf, left hand to the outside of the left leg. We're going to interlace the fingers over that left shin. If you can't quite get to the left shin or that's uncomfortable, just on the hamstring there on the back of the thigh is fine. So finding where you're comfortable, take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, draw the legs in towards the body, hug the legs in, let the shoulders shift towards the ground. Really beautiful posture. Take some nice deep breaths here. Again, breathing into any areas of the body where we're feeling tension or tightness. If you can, dorsiflex both feet, so gently pulling them back towards the body. Beautiful. So from here, we're coming into a nice supine twist. So bring the arms out to a T. Leave that right ankle on top of the left knee. Inhale. And as we exhale, just drop the legs over towards the right and let them come down towards the earth. So we're going to gaze towards the left hand. Just shuffle a little bit to get that left shoulder back onto the earth. Looking towards the left hand. If it's available to you, close the eyes down. Again, coming into the breath. These supine twists are beautiful to release tension through the back and through the spine. Inhale, let's bring the knees back to chest center. Hug them in. And pop the left ankle on top of the right knee. Bring the left hand underneath the left calf, right hand to the outside of the right leg. Interlace the fingers either over the shin or on the back of the thigh. Wherever's comfortable for you, take an inhale. And as we exhale, draw the legs in towards the body. Close the eyes down, let the shoulder blades shift towards the earth. So we're always tighter on one side of the body than we are on the other side of the body. So be compassionate with yourself. Never push the body any further than it's ready to go. Nice, deep cleansing breaths. Bring the arms out to a T. Leave that ankle on top of the knee. Inhale. Exhale, bring the legs over to the left. Let them drop down towards the earth. We're gazing towards the right hand, shuffling a little bit if we need to get that right shoulder blade back on the earth. And if it's available to you, close the eyes down. Beautiful. Let's inhale, bring the knees in towards the chest, hug the knees in. And so from here we're going to come straight into our Shavasana. So extend the legs out nice and long. Bring the hands down beside the body. Palms are facing up. Let the fingers curl towards the heart. Drop the feet out to the sides with the eyes closed down. Let's come into the breath. Flooding the entire body with conscious awareness. Relaxing deeply through the feet, through the legs, through the waist, the abdomen and the chest. Relax the shoulders, let the shoulders melt down into the earth. Relax the tops of the arms and the elbows, the forearms and the wrists. Relaxing the thumbs and the fingers, the backs of the hands and the palms of the hands. Relaxing the back, the throat and the neck, the chin, the cheeks and the jaw. Relax deeply through the jaw. Relaxing the nose and the eyes, the eyebrows and the center of the eyebrows. Relaxing the forehead and the skin of the forehead. Relaxing the hair and the scalp. Relaxing the whole head. And now all at once, relaxing the entire body. Feel as if we're melting the body down into the earth. Each time the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath, back to the body. And when you're ready, you're going to take an inhale. Wiggle the fingers and toes a little. And we're going to roll over onto the right side of the body. Tuck the knees up towards the chest. And when you're ready, press the left hand into the earth. And just come to sit in a simple seated cross legs in the middle of your mat. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer at the chest center. Close the eyes down once more. Taking a moment to experience how your body is feeling, your breath, your heart and your mind. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed our short relaxation practice to further relax the body. It's beautiful now to do maybe meditation or some yoga nidra to really bring the body into that beautiful state of peace, ease and relaxation. Happy practicing. Namaste.